Hey guys, Ethan Van Lent here, and this is my story of how I came out to my family and my friends about being transgender. To be completely honest, I do not remember how I did it, or yeah, I don't remember how I did it. But I do remember telling my mom that I was a boy, that I wasn't a girl, and that I was transgender, and she just looked at me and she was all, "I know." I was like, "What do you mean you know?" And she just told me that she's always known that I was a boy from the moment I was born to when I could walk and talk, from how I dressed when I was little and the way I acted growing up. And she just told me that she always knew, and it was just something that she kept to herself. She didn't want to approach me about it and make me uncomfortable. She was waiting for when I came to her, and eventually I did, and she was really supportive of it, from the doctor's appointments for testosterone to talking about surgery to going to trans groups, counseling to make sure that I actually was. Um, she's just always been there. And I remember um, in middle school, everybody thought I was a guy. Growing up, everybody thought I was a guy, but I remember in middle school, my friends and I would come up with guy names for me to mess with people and tell them that I was a boy. And it felt really nice, but it kind of hurt because I couldn't tell them that I was transgender. I didn't know how, and I didn't know how they would react. And then I remember the summer before my freshman year, a couple of friends and I were sitting down at the football field on the bleachers, and we were all talking about me being a guy and everything. I didn't directly tell them that I was transgender, but I kind of did in a way, and it felt really relaxing. And then I found this one guy's YouTube channel, and his name is Aaron Andrews, and he's transgender too. And I watched all his videos, and I watched his story, and it inspired me to finally come out to everybody about who I really am, because I was just tired of hiding behind a mask and a false identity, because it's just not who I was, and it was honestly tearing me apart. And so I posted a Facebook status saying that I was transgender and that I wanted people to address me with male pronouns and what name to call me by, which is Ethan. And um, a lot of people were very accepting. Some people were negative, and some things backfired, but it never stopped me. I mean, I made it pretty far, and I remember people telling me that I would never be a man. I wasn't really Ethan. It's just not who I was. It was a phase. Um, but it's not a phase. This is who I am, and honestly, nobody could stop me from doing what makes me happy. Being me makes me happy, even with the negative comments and the backlash. I mean, it's not gonna phase me. It's not gonna stop me. But yeah, that's my story. How I told my mom and my friends and everybody else. The Facebook status. I could find it somewhere. Go ahead and stalk me. I don't care. But yeah, and thank you to all the supporters. Thank you for my subs. Thank you to my subscribers. Uh, just thank you for the support.